Astrology offers a framework for understanding personality traits, including those less appealing ones. If you've ever wondered which zodiac signs are notorious for their cold-hearted tendencies, today's video is for you. We'll be taking a closer look at 4 specific zodiac signs that tend to be a bit more guarded, aloof, or seemingly unfeeling. Remember, this doesn't mean people born under these signs lack compassion or empathy. It's just one aspect of their complex character. Number 1. Capricorn. Capricorn, the 10th sign in the zodiac, is often characterized by its practical mindset and unwavering determination. Known for their grounded nature, Capricorns tend to be realistic and objective in their approach to life. However, this practical outlook may sometimes come off as being cold-hearted, especially if observed from an outsider's perspective. Capricorns are often ambitious, setting high goals for themselves and work relentlessly towards achieving them. This staunch ambition sometimes verges on obsession, leading them to ignore emotional attachments and focus solely on their goals. This laser-like focus can often lead them to neglect their relationships, giving the impression that they are insensitive or uncaring. Furthermore, Capricorns are believed to be extremely rational beings. They don't let emotions cloud their judgment and often take calculated decisions. While this trait helps them in tackling life's challenges effectively, it also makes it difficult for them to sympathize with others' emotional hardships. This inability to empathize with emotional distress, even when it is unintentional, can be mistaken for cold-heartedness by those who do not know them well. While it isn't easy to penetrate the hard shell that Capricorns often display, understanding their motivations and personality traits can help clarify why they sometimes appear to be cold-hearted. However, beneath this tough exterior, there often lies a heart full of deep compassion and love for those who manage to form meaningful relationships with them. So, don't be quick to judge a Capricorn's seemingly frosty demeanor. After all, the cold exterior is just a facade used to shield a Capricorn's inner vulnerabilities. Number 2. Aquarius. Aquarius, the 11th sign in the zodiac, is known for its intellectual approach towards life, the desire for personal freedom, and its innovative spirit. These individuals are undoubtedly charming and hard to resist, but they also have a reputation for being emotionally detached. This water-bearer sign has a complex personality that can often be misunderstood as being cold-hearted or uncaring. Aquarians are thinkers and visionaries. They operate more on the intellectual level than the emotional one. This is not to say they lack emotions, but they don't readily express them or get swayed by them. This emotional self-sufficiency can often be misinterpreted as them being unemotional or devoid of feelings. Moreover, an Aquarian's strong craving for independence and personal space can sometimes come off as distancing or disinterested behavior. They like having their time alone and might not always feel the need to share every moment or thought with others. This individualism and self-reliability may easily be seen by others as a lack of affection or genuine concern. Additionally, it is essential to remember that Aquarians hold strong, unwavering beliefs and are not afraid to stand their ground. This may give an impression of stubbornness or emotional unresponsiveness. They may seem to reject differing viewpoints, not because they are cold-hearted, but because they truly believe in their principles and will uphold them against all odds. So, while it may seem that Aquarians are cold-hearted, understanding their character traits reveals a different reality. It's all about appreciating the unique approach Aquarians have to life, one that may seem cold, but ultimately reveals a deeply thoughtful and innovative spirit. Number 3. Scorpio. The Scorpio zodiac sign, which falls between October 23rd and November 21st, is renowned for its intense and powerful character traits. One characteristic often attributed to Scorpios, and sometimes misunderstood, is their so-called cold-hearted demeanor. It is important, though, to understand the nuances behind this frequently misunderstood characterization. Scorpios are very deep, complex individuals at their core. They are often associated with emotions related to passion, power, and secrecy, which can sometimes come across as being cold-hearted. They are intensely private individuals who value their personal space and have a profound need for emotional security. Their intense emotional depth means they yearn for connections that go beyond surface level, longing for genuine, soulful interactions. The perceived cold-heartedness of a Scorpio often stems from their tendency to protect their true selves. Theoretically, they put up a barrier to prevent others from seeing their vulnerabilities or exploiting their emotional depth. This protective shield is sometimes mistaken for being uncaring or unfeeling. On the other hand, when a Scorpio trusts and feels comfortable around someone, this barrier is lowered, revealing their compassionate and loyal nature. They also possess an inherent tenacity and determination. If someone crosses a Scorpio, they are not quick to forgive and forget. This could lead to them appearing cold-hearted, but in reality, they are simply guarding their emotions and removing toxicity from their lives. This might take the form of physical distance or emotional detachment from those who have hurt them. So while Scorpios might seem detached or unapproachable at times, it is largely a defense mechanism and a reflection of their depth of feeling. They are not innately cold-hearted. Rather, they are discerning on who they allow within their circle and how they choose to guard their emotional core. In many ways, this emotional self-preservation leads them to seek out relationships and situations that are sincere and meaningful. Number 4, Gemini. Gemini, the third astrological sign of the zodiac, is as complex and multifaceted as the twins it symbolizes. Often characterized by their dual nature, Geminis are known for their sociable, friendly, and easygoing personality. However, they are also capable of exhibiting cold-hearted traits in certain situations. And while this might seem contradictory with their usually outgoing and convivial behavior, it's important to understand that every Gemini's expression of these traits varies from person to person. Generally, Geminis are represented as eloquent communicators, whose transparent nature can sometimes come across as insensitivity. They tell it like it is, without fearing how their words may be perceived. While this honesty might be refreshing for some, for others, it can feel cold and detached, especially if tact isn't employed. Geminis are also known to be incredibly independent. They value their freedom and make sure to prioritize it above anything else. This can sometimes mean distancing themselves emotionally from others to avoid feeling tied down, which can make it seem as if they're cold-hearted. This independence often reflects in their relationships as well. While they are great friends and partners who provide exciting and enriching experiences, Geminis can sometimes operate at an emotional distance to maintain their personal autonomy. Moreover, Geminis have a prevalent rational side, which causes them to be logically driven rather than emotionally driven. They're brain-over-heart kind of people, and this can sometimes be perceived as cold-heartedness. They're analytical and tend to evaluate circumstances objectively, which may cause them to make decisions that are logically sound, but emotionally cold. It's crucial to remember, though, that these traits don't make Geminis bad or heartless. It's just a part of their personality that stems from their independence and logical thinking. It's a complex part of their nature, one that adds depth to their character. It doesn't diminish their capacity for warmth, compassion, and love. It merely colors it differently. All in all, these 4 zodiac signs, Capricorn, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Gemini, can sometimes come off as being a bit cold-hearted. But remember, this isn't a defining trait, and everyone has their warm and kind sides too. If you liked this video and found it insightful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.